We love it. We love what we get to do.
Will we maybe see a Deadpool 4?
Oh God, no. My wife and children will divorce me, and
The kids will divorce
Jimmy,
you?
I have no prenup with any of them.
You can't
I will be capital B broke, and in turn, probably then doing Deadpool 4.
Yeah. So we can't.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the electrifying world of Ryan Reynolds, his unstoppable success, insane earnings, and the latest buzz you don't want to miss. If you love a good success story with a side of charm and wit, smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss out. Let's get started. When you think of Ryan Reynolds, you probably picture his razor-sharp wit, effortless charm, and of course his iconic portrayal of Deadpool. But there's way more to Ryan than just his blockbuster career and hilarious Twitter roasts. This guy has a life packed with fascinating hobbies, unexpected passions, and some seriously cool investments. And let's be real, when you've got a net worth in the hundreds of millions, you can afford to spend your money in style. Let's start with his love for aviation. Yep, Ryan Reynolds is a certified aviation enthusiast. And while he's not out there flying planes himself, he does own a private jet. Because when you're one of Hollywood's busiest actors, and a devoted family man, flying commercial just isn't gonna cut it. His go-to jet? A sleek and luxurious Gulfstream that lets him zip between filming locations, business meetings, and home life with Blake Lively and their kids. Talk about flying high in every sense. Now, if you've ever seen Ryan's Instagram, you know the man has a thing for a good drink, especially gin. But he's not just sipping it, he owns it. In 2018, he became the face and part owner of Aviation Gin, turning it from a small craft brand into a globally recognized favorite. He even starred in a bunch of hilarious ads, poking fun at celebrity endorsements. And here's the kicker, his business instincts paid off big time. In 2020, he sold Aviation Gin to Diageo in a deal reportedly worth up to $610 million. Not too shabby for a side hustle, right? But Ryan's investments aren't just about business, they're about fun too. Case in point, his surprising love affair with soccer. In 2021, he and fellow actor Rob McElhenney bought Wrexham AFC, a struggling Welsh football club with a die-hard fan base. What started as a quirky passion project turned into a full-blown obsession. Ryan went all in, starring in Welcome to Wrexham, a documentary series about the club's underdog journey. And guess what? His investment is already paying off. The team has been climbing the ranks and their story has captured hearts worldwide. Who knew Deadpool had a soft spot for soccer? And speaking of unexpected passions, let's talk about his love for watches. Ryan isn't just a collector, he's a full-blown enthusiast. From classic Rolexes to ultra-luxury timepieces from brands like Omega and Patek Philippe, his watch game is next level. Whether he's rocking a vintage piece on the red carpet or sporting a high-tech dive watch on set, he knows how to make a statement. After all, when you're constantly running from one project to the next, you might as well do it in style. Of course, Ryan isn't all about business and bling. He's got a massive heart too. He and Blake are known for their generous philanthropy, donating millions to charities supporting children's hospitals, refugee aid, and social justice causes. And, true to form, Ryan often does it with a side of humor, like the time he and Blake donated $1 million to food banks twice during the pandemic, all while cracking jokes about their rivalry with Hugh Jackman. So, whether it's jet-setting in style, building an alcohol empire, saving a soccer club, or giving back in a big way, Ryan Reynolds is proof that success isn't just about making money. It's about having fun with it. And honestly, he's doing it better than anyone. Alright, so now that we've covered Ryan's passions, investments, and all the fun ways he spends his hard-earned cash, let's take a peek behind the curtain at his personal life. Because while his career is impressive and his business ventures are lucrative, there's one thing that really stands out: Ryan's relationship game. And we're not just talking about his on-screen romances. No, his real-life relationships have been a huge part of his success story too. Let's start with his relationship with his wife, Blake Lively. Ryan and Blake first met while filming Green Lantern back in 2010. They quickly became friends, but it wasn't until 2011, when they both went through some personal breakups, that sparks really started to fly. And let's just say, it didn't take long for their friendship to turn into something much more. They tied the knot in 2012 in a low-key wedding in South Carolina, and the internet hasn't been able to get enough of them ever since. What makes their relationship so special? For starters, they're both super down-to-earth. Despite their mega fame, Blake and Ryan seem to keep things real, and that includes their sense of humor. Their playful back and forth on social media is legendary. Ryan, being the master of witty one-liners, has joked about everything from his dad bod to his parenting skills. Blake, of course, is right there with him, often throwing a little lighthearted shade his way. Together, they create a vibe that's fun, supportive, and refreshingly honest. It's clear they genuinely enjoy each other's company, and they're not afraid to laugh at themselves along the way. But beyond the jokes and public appearances, Ryan and Blake are incredibly private about their family life. They have 4 kids now, but they've been pretty tight-lipped about their names and other details. That's one of the things that makes them stand out from other celebrity couples. They fiercely protect their children's privacy, which is something you don't always see in Hollywood. Before Blake, Ryan had some notable relationships too. He was married to actress Scarlett Johansson from 2008 to 2011, and although that marriage didn't last, they've both spoken highly of each other in the years since. Ryan also had a relationship with actress and singer Alanis Morissette in the early 2000s, which was very public at the time. While these past relationships were part of his journey, it's clear that meeting Blake was the game changer for Ryan. Their connection seems to be the one that really helped him settle into the role of a committed partner and dad. And let's not forget about Ryan's friendship with fellow actor Hugh Jackman. The two have had a legendary and hilarious rivalry that has spanned over the years. From playful Instagram digs to hilarious pranks, their bromance is one of Hollywood's best-kept secrets. But underneath the comedy, it's obvious that they've got a deep respect for each other. Ryan has even gone so far as to call Hugh the nicest guy in the world, and we can't blame him. Hugh seems to be the ultimate big brother in the business, always offering Ryan support and laughs when needed. So, whether he's goofing around with Blake, bonding with his kids, or sharing a laugh with Hugh, Ryan's personal life is just as full of warmth and humor as his career. At the end of the day, his relationships show us that behind the Hollywood glam and larger-than-life persona, Ryan Reynolds is just a guy who loves his family, values his friendships, and knows how to have a good time, both on and off the screen. Now, speaking of Ryan's personal life, there's some exciting news that has fans buzzing. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are expecting their 5th child. While the couple has yet to make an official announcement, sources close to them have confirmed that Blake is currently in her first trimester. As expected, the news has sparked a wave of excitement among fans, especially since Ryan and Blake have always kept their family life relatively private. This will be the couple's 5th child, adding to their already growing family. Over the years, Ryan and Blake have been incredibly protective of their children's privacy, rarely sharing details about their little ones or even their names. But despite this, we've learned a few things about their growing brood. Their first daughter, James, was born in December 2014, followed by Inez in September 2016, and then Betty in 2019. Their 4th child was born in 2022, but details about that little one remain under wraps, just like the others. Now with a 5th child on the way, it's clear that Ryan and Blake are building a beautiful, bustling family. Despite the whirlwind of their high-profile careers, they've always seemed to maintain a strong commitment to family life, prioritizing their kids and keeping things as normal as possible. Ryan has spoken about how fatherhood has changed him in the best way possible, and Blake, who has always been incredibly family-focused, seems to balance it all with grace. While their approach to parenting is grounded in privacy, there's no denying how excited their fans are to see how their family grows. It's clear they've created a solid, loving foundation for their children, and we can't wait to see how their newest addition fits into their dynamic. Of course, with Ryan's humor and Blake's down-to-earth personality, we're all curious to see how they'll announce the big news when they're ready. If their past pregnancy reveals are anything to go by, expect it to be done in their signature style, full of humor, warmth, and love. For now, fans are waiting eagerly, but one thing's for sure: Ryan and Blake's family is about to get even more adorable. Okay, now that we've talked about Ryan's personal life and the exciting news with his growing family, let's dive into the part we all love to talk about: how Ryan makes his money. If you've ever wondered how someone with his charm, humor, and good looks has managed to amass such a fortune, well, you're in the right place. First off, let's talk about Ryan's acting career. While many of us know him best from Deadpool, hello superhero stardom, Ryan's acting career stretches back to the late 90s. He first hit the screen in small roles on TV shows like 15 and Two Guys, A Girl and a Pizza Place, but it was his breakout film, Van Wilder, Party Liaison in 2002 that really kicked things into high gear. From there, Ryan started landing bigger roles in films like The Proposal, Green Lantern, and of course, Deadpool. Deadpool was a game changer for Ryan. Not only did the film make over $780 million worldwide, but it also cemented him as a major box office draw. And when the sequel came out, it made even more cash, proving that Ryan's name on a project is a serious moneymaker. But Ryan's money-making game goes way beyond just acting. This guy is a savvy entrepreneur. In 2018, he made a massive return on his investment when he sold his stake in the company Aviation Gin for a cool $610 million to Diageo. That sale skyrocketed Ryan's net worth and proved he's got more than just good looks and acting chops. He knows how to make a smart business move. Plus, he didn't just sell and walk away. He remained involved with the brand, even continuing to appear in hilarious commercials promoting it. But wait, there's more. Ryan also invested in the mobile phone company Mint Mobile. He's been their spokesperson for years, but in 2019, he purchased an undisclosed stake in the company. When Mint Mobile was acquired by T-Mobile in 2020 for $1.35 billion, Ryan's investment turned into even more profit. Talk about a win-win. It's not just about the big investments, though. Ryan's a strategic player in the entertainment industry, too. He's signed on for multiple lucrative film deals, especially with franchises like Deadpool and his upcoming role in the Atom Project. And let's not forget about his partnership with Blake Lively in co-owning a sizable portion of the alcohol brand, Aviation Gin. Between his movies, business ventures, and even social media, where he's known to promote his brands with humor and wit, Ryan's making a lot of cash, and doing it in style. As for his net worth, it's estimated to be around $350 million and growing. With all the investments, film deals, and his ability to pick lucrative projects, Ryan's bank account is far from running dry. But despite the wealth, Ryan has remained pretty grounded, often making light of his fortune and even joking about how much he loves dad life more than anything else. Let's talk about what he's doing with all that money. Because let's be real, with a net worth like his, he's not just sitting on it. Ryan's real estate game is just as impressive as his business ventures and acting career, and his properties are the kind of places you'd imagine a Hollywood star to own. Let's start with the place Ryan calls home. For years, Ryan and Blake Lively have been living in a stunning New York City townhouse in the West Village. This home has all the classic elements you'd expect from a New York brownstone: elegant, spacious, and full of charm. It has 5 bedrooms, a massive garden, and plenty of room for their growing family. The couple has been known to entertain guests here, and the property has often been seen as their peaceful sanctuary, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. It's the kind of place where they can unwind, spend quality time with their kids, and just live life in private when they're not out and about. But Ryan isn't just sticking to New York. He's got homes in other iconic spots too. He and Blake also have a beautiful property in Bedford, New York. Nestled in the countryside, this home is the perfect escape for the family when they want to get away from city life and enjoy a quieter, more secluded lifestyle. Their Bedford estate features acres of land, a large barn, and plenty of space for the kids to run around and enjoy nature. It's safe to say they've got the best of both worlds. City living when they need to be close to work and nature when they want to get away from the paparazzi. And we can't forget about Ryan's former mansion in Beverly Hills. This was a real beauty. A sprawling estate that had everything, including panoramic views of Los Angeles, a large pool, and plenty of space for hosting guests or just kicking back. Ryan eventually sold the property for $3.5 million, but the fact that he owned such an iconic property says a lot about his taste for elegant yet comfortable living. Despite all these jaw-dropping properties, Ryan and Blake are known for keeping things pretty low-key. They aren't the type to flaunt their wealth with giant mansions on every corner. Instead, they choose homes that offer both comfort and privacy, perfect for raising their 4 kids away from the public eye. The couple's homes reflect their laid-back yet high-end style, homes that are luxurious without feeling overly ostentatious. Now that we've talked about Ryan's impressive real estate portfolio, let's shift gears and talk about another thing Ryan's known for: his love of cars. When you're a Hollywood A-lister like Ryan Reynolds, it only makes sense to have a few sweet rides in the garage, right? But here's the thing. Ryan's car collection is pretty down-to-earth for a guy with a net worth that could buy him just about anything. Unlike some celebrities who go all out with flashy exotic cars, Ryan's taste tends to lean toward more understated luxury, but with a little bit of fun mixed in. Let's start with one of his most iconic rides, the 1965 Ford Mustang. This car isn't just a beautiful piece of automotive history, it's also the kind of ride that makes you think, yeah, Ryan Reynolds would totally own one of these. Classic, cool, and timeless. Ryan has been spotted driving around in this classic muscle car more than once, and it's the perfect fit for his personality. Stylish, a little rugged, and definitely not trying too hard. But Ryan isn't all about vintage cars. He also loves modern luxury. One of his go-to cars is the Audi R8. Known for its sleek design and incredible performance, the Audi R8 is definitely a more high-end option, and it's the kind of car you'd expect from a guy who can afford it. The R8 is a beauty to drive, combining power with a super smooth ride. Ryan's not just a fan of owning cars for the sake of it. He genuinely appreciates the craftsmanship and performance that comes with a car like this. Of course, when you've got a family like Ryan does, practicality has to come into play as well. Enter the Chevrolet Suburban. This full-size SUV is a big contrast to the sleekness of his other cars, but it makes total sense for a family of 6. With plenty of room for the kids and all their gear, it's the perfect vehicle for getting the family around in comfort and style. Plus, Ryan's known for being a family guy, so it's no surprise he opts for a spacious, reliable ride when it comes to his day-to-day drives. And let's not forget about the Tesla Model S. Ryan has been a vocal supporter of sustainable energy, and the Tesla is a perfect fit for his eco-conscious side. It's high-tech, fast, and environmentally friendly, all qualities Ryan's known to appreciate. Whether he's cruising the streets of New York or running errands with Blake, the Model S fits seamlessly into his lifestyle, offering both performance and a commitment to sustainability. Ryan's car collection isn't just about flashy vehicles. It's about having the right mix of style, comfort, and practicality. He clearly enjoys cars that reflect his personality, cool, relaxed, and just the right amount of luxury. So, while he might not have a fleet of over-the-top supercars, Ryan's vehicles show us that he values the quality and experience of driving, rather than just showing off. In 2025, Ryan Reynolds continues to blend his professional pursuits with a rich personal life, maintaining his status as a relevant and influential figure in the entertainment industry. His upcoming movie, Animal Friends, is slated for release on October 10, 2025. This live-action animated hybrid features a star-studded cast, including Jason Momoa, Vince Vaughn, Aubrey Plaza, and Addison Rae. Additionally, Ryan is set to reprise his role in Red Notice 2, alongside Dwayne Johnson. The first trailer hints at more daring heists and thrilling adventures, promising to build on the success of the original film. Ryan's personal life, particularly his marriage to actress Blake Lively, remains a subject of public interest. The couple notably skipped the 2025 SAG Awards, despite Ryan's nomination for Outstanding Action Performance by a Stunt Ensemble in a Motion Picture for Deadpool and Wolverine. Their absence sparked discussions, but the couple has maintained a low profile, focusing on their family and personal endeavors. By the way, some have linked their absence from the event to their pregnancy. In January 2025, Ryan made a public appearance at an event at the Paley Center in New York, underscoring his ongoing engagement with industry events and his commitment to his professional roles. Ryan's ability to remain relevant in 2025 stems from his strategic blend of business ventures and diverse acting roles. His leadership at MNTN showcases his adaptability to the evolving media landscape, while his involvement in high-profile film projects keeps him in the public eye. Moreover, his selective public appearances and focus on family life present a balanced persona that resonates with audiences. By navigating his career with a mix of innovation and tradition, Ryan Reynolds exemplifies how celebrities can evolve with changing times while maintaining their core appeal. And that's a wrap on Ryan Reynolds. What surprised you most about his story? Drop a comment below, we'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this, check out one of these videos on your screen now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.